Have you ever wondered what may happen if lithium becomes scarce? It is reasonable to wonder whether there is enough of the highly sought element to satisfy global needs, because a shortage of lithium would cause significant delays in the development and use of electric transportation and renewable energy. When it comes to making EVs, lithium is one of the most important materials. Over the past 5 to 10 years, prospectors have found a lot of the lithium chemicals that are used to power batteries. However, the move toward a cleaner economy is speeding up, and batteries are a key part of this change. Because of this, the demand for lithium is expected to be higher than the supply until 2025. Analysts and people who make cars say they need more lithium to make more batteries faster. And as more people transition to battery-powered vehicles, the demand for lithium is anticipated to exceed the global supply. The US government wants to increase local production since China now leads the world in processing essential raw materials. Join us today as we discuss how lithium became a hot commodity. Lithium is a soft, silvery, white alkali metal largely present in the oceans and the Earth's crust. It is not naturally occurring. Instead, it is commonly found in brine pools or igneous rocks in a composite form with other minerals. The physical characteristics of lithium set it apart from other metals. It is also the lightest metal and chemical element. It is thin and so light that it can float on water, and is so delicate that it can be trimmed with a blade. The element lithium was first discovered in the 19th century by Swedish chemist Johann August Arfwedson, who located it in the mineral petalite. Lithium can be seen all over the US and the whole world. In Australia, which makes the most lithium, miners dig up a mineral called spodumene that contains the metal. And in Chile and Argentina, companies pump water into the ground to get lithium out of huge salt lakes. Compounds like lithium hydroxide and lithium carbonate are made by mixing the metals taken out with other elements. Many batteries need these compounds to work. Lithium is important to people who make cars and study batteries, like Dr. Vua Yu, because of its unique chemical properties.
Lithium ions can offer high energy, meaning that a lot of energy can be packed in a small amount.
Since lithium ions are so small, they can quickly spread out when a battery is being charged or discharged. This makes it easy to recharge them. The lightness of the lithium ions makes batteries that use them store a lot of energy in a small amount of material. The rapidly expanding use of lithium in batteries is the primary cause of the lithium market's accelerated demand growth and price increase. A rising number of goods in numerous industries worldwide use lithium batteries. Lithium is used in many batteries because it can store a lot of energy and be charged repeatedly. The cathode and the anode are the two main parts of every battery. Lithium ions move from one part of a compound to another when power is taken away, and they move back when the battery is being charged. There are different ways to wear them out, so they can be charged hundreds or thousands of times. But lithium ions are so stable because of their size. Because of this beneficial feature, lithium ions can be used for at least a few years. Scientists have worked for decades to make lithium-based batteries better and better. Lithium was found in 1817, but it took more than a century for the chemical to be used in most batteries. In the 1990s, Sony made a handheld video camera that used new lithium-ion batteries that were small and light. The Handycam came out of this, a big hit with the public. Shortly after that, laptops and smartphones started to come with batteries that could be charged again, and batteries are being used with wind and solar power more and more. Analysts like Simon Moores say that the need for the chemical is growing because companies are making bigger machines that run on batteries. People need more lithium now and in the future than they did in the past. This is because lithium-ion batteries are getting bigger, from the size of a cell phone to the size of a car. A lithium-ion battery makes up the whole chassis of an electric car. Because it's an order of magnitude bigger, you need an order of magnitude more lithium. This means that mining companies are looking for lithium all over the world. In the United States, companies like Lithium Americas and Piedmont Lithium look for spodumene minerals that contain metals in places people know. In the past, lithium from the Carolinas tin spodumene belt was used to make drugs and nuclear bombs. Today, prospectors are spreading out here and in Arkansas, Nevada, and California to look for new deposits. The search is based on how much people want electric cars. A lithium mine takes 5 to 8 years to build, and a battery plant takes 2 years. Both of these parts of the supply chain are in different time zones. The creation of batteries at massive lithium-ion megafactories like the Tesla Gigafactory may benefit from economies of scale. Still, the pipeline of lithium required to make these batteries may have supply chain problems. The biggest problem is making sure that there is enough supply when there is enough demand. So far, the industry has really failed to do this. Even though only about 1.5 to 2.1% of the cars sold in the US are EVs, that number is expected to grow to 9 to 10.5% in 3 to 4 years. Power and electricity policies from Washington could make even more people want battery parts. Lithium producers worldwide must find new material sources to meet rising demand. For instance, researchers at Stanford University are looking into ways to extract lithium resources from US supervolcanoes. President Biden asked for a review of how important products are brought into the country. This includes semiconductors, important minerals, drugs, and advanced batteries like the ones used in electric cars. There is strong backing from both parties for quick reviews of these 4 areas because they are so important to protecting and improving the competitiveness of the United States. Part of why President Biden pays so much attention to the supply chain is because of geopolitics. Only about 0.5 to 1.5% of all lithium mined and processed in the world is done so in the US. China finds about 9.9 to 10.1% of them. China also uses about 2/3 of the world's lithium and has the biggest market for batteries. The US government has said that getting these materials from overseas creates a strategic weakness. This means that a new search for lithium is just getting started. In a few years, we will see who will become the giant supplier of this hot commodity. That's all about how lithium became a hot commodity. If this video is insightful for you, then go on and like this video. Please kindly subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button for more of our updates.